Ah, yes. The sweet sounds of Lucas and Snoogs. This is the Aussie Gamers Experience Show. You're going to receive some of the best gaming news,
video game reviews,
and above all, two old blokes rambling on like children. So pull up a pew, roast the coffee beans, because drinks are banned here. Enjoy the show. G'day everyone, and welcome to episode 369, the show that ain't that cool, a little fucked in the head. Snoogs, welcome.
A little, only a little this week. We're taking a step back, are we?
Blink-182 are back together, man.
I know. And
Not
how
only are they back
Blink
together,
is that
they've
new
got
song?
a new song, which is sick. They're touring in 2024, coming to Australia.
2024, is it?
Guess who got a ticket?
Woo! Not me.
This guy got a ticket to the Blink-182 concert in 2024. So let's just fingers crossed there's still a band come that time. So I can actually go and see them. Welcome everyone. Welcome Snoogs. Just a heads up, I'm fucking tired. I want to go to bed. So let's get this show on the road.
Let's get going.
It feels like it has been a while since we've done the show. It's only been 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago we were in Melbourne doing the show very live, very raw. We don't have a peanut gallery this week, which I'm a little bit disappointed.
I feel a little lonely without all the extra noises going on and the magical bag of mysteries in the background as well.
I feel like we need to have a peanut gallery. We need to get some people to come on over and sit with us and do the show and heckle and all that sort of stuff. I kind of enjoyed that a little bit last time.
It was good fun, wasn't it? Yep.
I'll call you. You can put me on speaker. Or A10 if you're, a little bit au fait with technology, if we really wanted to do that. You could join the Discord call. However, we're not going to do that because that's a pain in the ass, I'm telling you. Because it's not set up. I'd rather have people here in person. But anyway, Snoogs using the JBLs. Yeah, JBL Quantum. Yeah, they give you these nice big Quantum 810s that are fancy, big with lights on them and stuff like that. They give them to you to wear on the show, and then you wear the ones they gave you can't even fucking see because they're invisible.
Well, I wanted to try these ones out for the show, and the 810s I may have been using to play a certain game the last few days at max volume and forgot to charge them today.
Right. Okay.
So, these though, just quietly, these are amazing for what we're doing here.
Well, I've completely ditched, I'm not using them for the show. I've got mine here. I've completely ditched my Apple AirPods. I don't use them anymore. I use these. Yeah, we got them for free. Yeah, you could probably call us a shill. For JBL shit because they give us stuff for free, but I will not rave on about stuff that's garbage, and I love this stuff. I really do. They've got like streaming mics now, so if they don't give us a set,
it's on my Christmas list.
I'm gonna buy one. To replace it. Although this mic's fine.
No, but I'll be getting one to replace this one.
Probably no reason to replace it in saying that, but if they give me one, I'll put it there and display it. JBL Quantum Accelerator. Righto. I'll bring the whiskey, says A10. Yeah, all right. Well, for the next show, come and be in the peanut gallery, mate. All good. All right, where are we up to? We do have a big show tonight. I'm fucking tired and I'm on edge, so I will crack it at the, drop of a hat. And Snoogs has probably got some bangers. He started telling me something before the show, and I said, listen, it sounds like you're about to say something fucking stupid. Hold it, save it for the show.
I didn't think it was stupid. It was just a...
Well, I don't know. I don't really know what you're about to say. It just sounded like it was going to be kind of dumb. So I said, look, if I'm going to go off it and say you're a fucking moron, I want to do it during the show. So hold that thought, my man.
Gotta share the love with everyone.
All right, hey, let's go through the little things that we've got here to go through. We've got merch. Go and buy yourself an AGExp show Doona cover or bedspread, whatever that thing is. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? You'll pull shags on that thing. I'm telling you now. You take a woman home, introduce her to your bedroom with that, she's going to go, what's the AGExp show? And you tell them it's the best Australian show on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she'll be
It'll
like...
be just like everyone's first sexual experience all over again.
Yeah. She's just going to melt.
Alone in the dark.
She's going to rip it off the bed so fast and throw you into it that it'll be worth the $137.87.
What?
I'm sure it's got a high thread count. Let's have a look. How much does it have? Does it tell you? It doesn't tell you, so you know it's got to be high. It's polyester.
Oh, there you go.
It doesn't actually say what the thread count is. I'm sure it's over 1,000, but don't quote me on that. I've got no idea. Does it come in crib size? Just fold it a few times. She'll be right. Or if that's a little bit too rich for your blood, just get yourself a stubby holder. Look at that. I've got one somewhere. I think it's in the kitchen. But yeah, you get all these different things branded from the AGExp show. It's awesome. Don't forget, check out our socials. We've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. Look, as soon as I get time off and some spare time, I'll start making more TikToks and stuff like that. But I just haven't had time to do anything. I actually had to make a video today while I was doing a poo. I'm not kidding you. There's a video that was just for the members. I was doing a poo at the time. That wasn't just for laughs. That was real life because I haven't had time. Running out of time to do things. So anyway, I'm still saving up for the Bodhi. Hoodie. Sorry, that was a typo from Wraithy. All good. Is anyone saying anything interesting? Yeah, they have bedspreads now. That's right. I think that's all good now. All right, what's next on here? Oh, there's a big giveaway. Most of you here would obviously know what I'm talking about here, but it's getting really close now. It's happening in December. We're giving away a Meta Quest 2 VR headset to one lucky winner. You only need one entry, but obviously the more entries you have, the better your chances. We give away entries during the show.
Speaking of entries, you got a little bit of paper there, mate? I'm giving an extra one to Radicus.
What for?
Radicus and I had a really good back and forward chat on Discord, both with differing versions of just difference of opinions, but it was a really good, honest chat, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you. There's another.
Oh yeah, that was when you guys were whining backwards and forwards about Sony
there was no
buying Activision.
Whining.
The Sony and the Activision and Microsoft and Call of Duty. Yeah. And at the end of it, you were like, "Oh, that was a really nice conversation. It was nice to argue but not argue." Was that the one?
Isn't it time for you to have a fucking nap or what?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely, it is that one. Yes,
that's the one.
All right. Well done. I've noted here. You got a bonus entry for fucking talking to you. I suppose that's worth a reward. Hey. Where's my reward? I do it every fortnight. Also, you can join our YouTube channel. It's awesome. It's $4 a month. It gets you exclusive stuff like me taking a shit and giving you giveaway stuff. Oh, fuck. Where are we going this week? Where are we going? All right, I've got to read a shout out for all of the fancy people that have become members. This is so small. I've got perfect eyesight. I don't wear glasses. I've printed this so fucking small that it's really hard to read. I'm
Just
going to
pretend you're
try.
whipping it out. You'll be right.
Here's a very, very big thank you to these people. Alasdair, Paulie Kwan, Gothioso, The Wraith, Sin Spacies, Bryn. Bryn. I never read out his first name. Skrill, even. Azrael, Raticus, and Atan. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Next time, I'm going to print that a lot bigger. Oh, dear. Righto. That's all I've got for the first bit of the show. Have you got anything else you want to spew out before we go into games with the audience?
No. Welcome everyone to the chat. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right, don't forget, press the like button. We need everybody in here to press the like button. And if you're a little miserable son of a bitch that's in here, press the dislike button. Do something to interact. Do something positive with your life.
Wow.
But thanks for being here anyway.
No, thank you. Make sure you hit that like
us.
button. We're getting plenty of people covering for us in the chat.
All right.
Listen to it. Let's go.
Just quickly.
What's that
Today reminded me that I'm old. Today was the first day.
Just today?
I'm 39 years old. Today is the first day I've had sore knees.
Your body's getting you ready for Blink, mate.
I need some knee braces and a prostate check. No, too early for that. All right. So the first game that we're going to play with the audience tonight, as usual, is What's That Sound? So you don't look a day over 53, says the bald guy. Just we're going to talk about Call of Duty later in the show, but seriously, I could not play through that entire campaign and picture Radicus every time one of the fucking bombs were on there.
Wow,
Radicus, you were in my Call of Duty game. You're a star. All right, we are playing What's That Sound? I'm going to play a sound. It's from a video game. And just throw your answers into the chat. And if you're correct, you're going to get yourself an entry to win that MetaQuest 2. So are you ready for this week's What's That Sound?
I'm ready. Let's get into
See
it.
if this button works. I never tested this button. There you go. That is this week's What's That Sound? Does anybody in the chat think they know what it is? I bet someone does. I'll play it again.
Play it again.
No, that was not audio recorded of me while I was doing a poo this afternoon. My butthole is healed.
Game
Snoogs,
or porn?
Let me guess, Snoogs. You've got an idea, but you're
No
not
fucking
quite
clue
sure.
this week. No clue this week.
Oh, we got some answers coming in. Must be a slight delay on the show tonight, maybe. Sounds like someone moaned and then immediately started crying. That's
No, that was the
what it
video
sounded
from
like.
before.
It's not we strange few? We happy few, even? I think it's called We Happy
Strange.
Few. But anyway, Arkham Asylum is also incorrect.
Wow. As
It sounds like all my exes.
moaned and then started crying.
I thought all your exes didn't make sounds anymore. The, what do you call them? The Black Widow. Was that Luke after his knees hurt? Kenny says Alex Kidd. I'll play it again. Ooh, this is a hard one, is it? I thought somebody would be out there with this one ready in the pipe to go.
Yeah.
I'll suck giving some hints if you've got no idea. Bioshock. Sounds like the Joker. Does it? Sounds like the Joker stuck his parts in a fucking fleshlight. Ugh. Speaking of fleshlights, no, we won't go there.
No.
Silent Hill. This game has a massive cult following.
Massive cult following.
Like massive.
Persona 5. We were talking about that before the show. Had to throw it in.
Resident Evil 6 or 7, that creepy guy on the phone. Mass Effect. Here's a double. No, that's incorrect. Incorrect. The game actually doesn't exist anymore. And a lot of people were really pissed off about that. One more time.
Oh, Wraith's come in with a game that doesn't exist anymore.
The Wraith is also correct. Hey! Yeah, it's kind of technically not a game. Interest? It's a playable teaser, but PT is a playable teaser. It is. It was a demo for a Silent Hills game that never happened. Sorry, Snooze, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, did the thought of PT get peaked? The interest for it get peaked this week? With was it Jeff Keighley put out some tweets about it? Yes,
but I preempted this because this was actually the What's That Sound for the show that we had in Melbourne that I forgot to do during the show because I didn't have a running sheet.
So I didn't have a readout.
Forgot about it. Remember I said I completely forgot about it? Don't worry, I'll use it in the next show. This is it. That was the sound. Wasn't a game. Well, what's a game? It was a game.
It was an experience.
You played it? It was a game. It's a video game. It was just happened to be a demo.
Because it was Hideo's last Konami project, wasn't it? Before they split.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that came ass about, like, that fell apart. So then he fucking quit that, and then because Norman Reedus was going to be in it.
Yeah.
And then he went, screw you guys, I'm going to make my own video game with Norman Reedus and hookers.
Yeah, plenty of blackjack.
Yeah. Norman Reedus, Jeff Keighley, Conan O'Brien. There was a whole bunch of people in Death Stranding, which is what he went to make because they cancelled Silent Hills. Surprised it wasn't one of the 10 Silent Hill games that got announced this week.
Yep.
Anyway, well done, Wraithy. You get your entry there. All right, let's move on to what's that screenshot?
What's that screenshot?
How do I do that again? It's been like a month since I've used this. I'll go to this one. All right, so that's a cover image. I'll find we go into this one here.
Oh my god, that's got little bits of corn on it.
They're just cupcakes. So I've got a photo of cupcakes just covering the what's that screenshot for this week. So we're going to show a balloon knot. Professional help. Wraithy birthday cakes. All right, we're gonna show a screenshot from a video game. It's up to you guys to put in the chat what you think the video game is. If you get correct, then you'll get an entry for the giveaway. All right, let's have a look. Which I hope this self sourcing. All right, what video game is that?
Oh,
that's a video game.
Moo.
So have a look around and see if you've got any idea on what that one is. And for those of you that are playing along in your car, just like I say every time we do the show, sorry,
skip forward a little.
But you will have to go and watch the YouTube version of it. Oh man, speaking of the YouTube version, for the show, the last show, we got over 1,000 views on that show, and then all for some reason, one day, YouTube just went, nah, I'm going to break your heart. Removed more than half of the views. That show now only has like 250 views on it or something like that. They just ripped the views off us. I don't know why.
Just took them from right under our feet, and then
so
beat us
in
with
saying that, please share this with your friends and family that would appreciate a show like this. It's probably not a lot of people, but surely you know someone.
Oh, there's plenty of us around. Surely
you know someone that would like sort of video game pop culture-y kind of stuff. I'm trying to put more pop culture stuff into the show. But yeah, anyway, what are your guesses for this one? It looks a little cyberpunky. Someone said cyberpunk, and just for the record, let's play that. The cat game, the cat one. I agree with Az. I know this. Az wins. She said Stray, so yeah, she wins. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. I just wanted to show the butthole again. I mean the
more balloon knots.
It's the Putty Cat. I had a weird noise in my earbuds. Headphones. What was that? A strange noise I've never heard before. Are my batteries low? No, battery's not low, so it wasn't from the headphones. Must have been from something. I probably pushed something wrong. Anyway. Well done, Azrael. You get an extra entry into the big giveaway, because that is Stray. Who played that game? I played it. It's about 6 hours of me going, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
And then going, fucking get off me. With those little snot things attached to you that are like full on just ripped off out of Half-Life.
Half-Life things. Yeah.
Half-Life is like, hey, give us our head crabs back. Stray. Make your own stuff. Azrael cried. Wow, I cry at some silly shit. But I didn't cry in Stray. Radica says, it makes a change to see pussy instead of dicks. Yes. I don't know what Wraithy's talking about, but I did read his message before I said it out loud.
We're learning.
Slick the balloon knot to win. All right, let's go back now. The next one, I'm just going to queue up because Snoogs, do you know what we're doing next?
The next one is my favourite game, the Blackboard.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is too. Whoops. I was out of order then. All right, you win this time, says someone. Dude, I see a balloon not fight. What? I'm confused. All right, let's do the Blackboard. All right, there we go. This week I'm only doing 2. I normally do 3. I'm doing 2 this week, and do you know why?
You got 2.
Yeah, because that's all I fucking got, right?
That's what you got.
All right, let's draw this one first. Let's make sure that's not in
Hey!
camera. Can you see that? Fuck.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you guys see it? No, they can't see it. No, they can't see it. Yet, but you
I've got the special angle.
All right, let's start. All right, I'm going to start drawing this. Oh, I'm going to roll the dice if you get this correct. I'm going to draw the cover art of a video game. You have to guess what I'm drawing, what cover art. And then I'll roll the dice and you get either 1 to 10 entries into the big giveaway, which we're doing in December. All right, let's start off. I'll start off about here. Draw this thing, kind of goes like that. Goes up a little bit like that, and then like that. Up in the middle. Yeah, okay. A blue line is incorrect.
Yes, a thin blue line maybe.
All right, now I'm going to go in here somewhere and draw.
Kenny, what's
like
WPWO?
He's correct.
Hey!
No, you're not. I'm joking. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, wow. Should be wow.
Right. Okay. And now I'm going to draw. All right. I've like completely stuffed this up. These things should be a lot lower. How did I do that? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stick with it. Stick with it and make it work. All right. What does that look like? Does anyone know what that is?
No. It's no.
I'm looking at it, and I feel like I'm drawing it exactly like it is, but it looks nothing like it.
Moo says it looks like a door.
No, it's not a door. Oh, look at these guys. These guys are convinced.
Radicus.
They are convinced that it's Crash Bandicoot. Ooga booga.
Yes.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga.
But you know what?
It does look very Crash Bandicoot.
Not on my piece of paper, it doesn't. It's not Crash Bandicoot. Stop copying each other. Ooga booga. Right. Oh, mate, this is a work of art.
Oh, it's starting to take shape now. Lucas leaving PAX. It was a big couple of days, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I was hungover, wasn't I? Oh, not from PAX. More like me leaving Melbourne, maybe. A little bit hungover.
Just slightly.
You guys still got no idea? I don't really want to draw anymore. I don't want to draw anymore. Sure, come on. You guys can get it from that. Dude, that's a shithouse drawing.
It's actually
shithouse every episode. They're always.
You know what? You know what though? When you find out what the game is,
oh, because you saw
it's actually not.
You legit saw it, didn't you?
I legit saw it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's actually a really good drawing.
Oh, thanks, man. Wraithy says Grim Fandango.
That's what Radicus was thinking about as well. Oh, look at that. Brilliant.
Yeah, mate, that's spot on.
I think it's pretty good.
Still shit, like it's shit house, but they're always shit house. That's the idea of it. If it looked exactly like it, it'd be kind of
too easy.
I may as well just show you the cover. All right, I've got to. Yeah.
See, Wraithy, as soon as he saw the suit, that's what did it for him.
All right. Well, I'm glad that was the most detailed part for you. All right, next one. This is the last one for this one because I really couldn't find cover art that I thought I'd have half a chance of drawing. A10 says I've never heard of it. You've never heard of Grim Fandango?
Oh.
That was that's one of them. It's a Schaefer game, isn't it? I feel like it is.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it's one of those games, man. It was like
It's actually it's had a bit of a resurgence in recent years. It's actually well worth the well worth the go. Yeah, LucasArts game, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't
One of
remember.
them.
All right, let's draw the next one. All right, I'm going to start here. Little line there. I'm going to give another line there. I'm going to get another line this way, this way, this way. I need to kind of do the same thing on the other side, though. Oh shit. Sonic. You're just thinking of that because it's blue. It's blue all the time.
That's an attempt to make the Sydney Olympics logo.
All right, this is a little bit squashed. That looks nothing like this. Good job. This is going to be really hard for you guys because this... You thought the last one was shit. This is proper shit. Right. Here we go. Start again. I don't feel like it'll get any better if I start it again. All right. And then there's got to be like a line that goes across there. One that goes across there, I think. Should probably look at it for reference. Yes, there is. And then there's one that goes...
Thinking of for reference, yep.
Well, inside this area in the middle here is where it says the name of the game, so I can't really give you some more. All right, hang on. There's a little bit of extra detail here. I'll try and do some extra detail. So if I do a circle there, some bullshit WWE belt. No.
Yep.
All right, what if I did this?
It's all right, all these names, and I'm just thinking Paw Patrol. Pokemon, T-Rex
Do you
foot.
believe this is going to go down on the record for the worst?
Oh, come on, Danny. You shouldn't be listening to me, mate.
I reckon he's just like, whatever, I'm going to just try everything. There's no penalty for spamming it. Shotgun approach. Right. Come on, man. This is a world famous logo, this thing here.
A world famous logo. Is that like a little person diving at the top sort of thing? Is that what it's supposed to be?
It's a little person, but they're not diving.
They're not diving? They're flying, maybe? No? South Park from Radicus. Half egg lotus leaf Pokeball.
People in the cars are like, what the fuck's going on?
What's happening here? Yeah, so we've got NBA Winter Olympics from Wraithy. Have we had anyone even close yet?
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah, why not?
Asriel says NBA, and then Radicus goes NBA Jam.
Oh yeah, that looks like a totally round basketball. Oh,
NBA Ham.
yeah, right. Oh jeez.
That was Radicus, wasn't it? And bonus for the Wraith. NBA Ham. Hey, this was the second one. We forgot to roll the dice for who won the first one? I didn't remember. I didn't write it down. Who won the Grim Fandango?
Radicus. No, Wraithy.
Was it Wraithy?
It was Wraithy, yeah.
I'm glad you remember. I can't remember. All right, we'll roll the dice for Wraithy first because I forgot. 8. All right, we'll roll it again for Raticus. Nice. As soon as the button resets and allows me to do it, there we go. 3. All right, I'm glad I only had 2. Oh, that is, what's that screenshot? No, it wasn't. What do you call
the
it?
blackboard.
The blackboard.
It's one of them.
I need to go.
On next one to the big giveaway game, mate.
Oh, the big giveaway game. Only need 1 to get it. Oh, that's right. That's right. We didn't roll for me. Yeah, we just did, Wraithy. We went back. We went back. We did forget about you, but whatever. We went back.
We got it.
All right, the big giveaway game. I'm going to show you a thing, a picture that has
a collage. We're going to show you a collage.
10
make sure you have a check.
Video game screenshots on it. They're all chopped up and hard to see. The first one's gone because I think Wraithy got that one. And you got to put it in the chat. You get 1 chance.
One chance.
Get it
one
wrong,
guess only.
Then you're out till next time that we do this. Get it right and we'll roll the dice again. All right, let's have a look. Make sure if you're going to put an answer in the chat, put the number that is on the image that you're guessing, followed by the name of the game you think that is. The first one was, Wraithy. It was Kirby's Dream Land.
Yes.
Right, so who thinks they know what some of these games are? So Tricky's. We only gave away 1 the first time we showed this. So it must be
I know.
Number 7, Overwatch. Is that? I don't know. Where is it? That's correct.
Oh, well done us.
All right, number 7 is Overwatch. Let me just go. I'm going to write this down. And we'll roll the dice. So that one's fucking can't do anything with all this shit in the way. Who was that? Azrael.
Yes.
Azrael times how many? Let's roll the dice. Oh, 1. Oh, you need 1. All right, what else have we got going on in here?
Radicus with number 3.
BC Kid. What's BC Kid?
I'm not sure.
I know BC's Quest for Tires. Number 10, Hearthstone.
Wow. I would not have picked that one. I haven't played Hearthstone in a long time.
And the Wraith gets how many? 8. He's pretty lucky with those. Right. What do we got here? We've still got some people having some answers.
Human Grub.
G'day, Grub. 8.
Number
Last
8.
of Us.
The Last.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
it?
It's very early in the game, and it's kind of a background scene that you can actually stand there and watch it play out, where they're scanning people. Like if you played the game normally, you just walk past this, you wouldn't notice. But they go past and they scan them, and that dude on the screen that you can actually see, he obviously knows he's infected. So before they get to scan him, he gets up and runs, and the guards gun him down, kill him. He tries to run away. I've got to roll the dice.
Interesting.
Well done, human grub. You get 9. That's a big win. Very good. All right, what else we got through here? Oh, nobody else is having a go. Yeah, that's a good win, grub. You happy with that?
Anyone else? Yay.
Anyone else? Come on. Get it going. Because we've got a lot of show to go.
Going once. Going twice. Come on, I even know numbers 4 and 5. That's saying something. Anyone?
Do you now?
Going 3 times. Line it up.
No, not even any comments.
No.
No, we're over and done. All right, done. Moving back to the main show. All right, so we're going to move into the news, I think.
The news.
All right, let's go into the news. What's first in the news, Nugs?
What is first in the news? We didn't actually talk about this, so let's just jump into some new Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
I was very excited to hear about this and to watch the reveal the other day.
Well, it's not really new, is it? It's a Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so there's a Resident Evil 4 remake, but there's also that's the news that we've got here. But to go with it as well, there's also DLC for Village that was announced the other day.
Oh, okay. All right, let's have a look at the Resident Evil 4. What's it called? Gameplay trailer, or not gameplay trailer? The just the trailer. The best news: COD is out Friday. Trash news: they got a shit prestige system again. Oh, okay. All right, we'll be talking about that shortly. All right, let's go.
Shortly. So we're going to have news on it, sound on it this week?
Yes. Yes, the sound is cranking. For this one, anyway.
This one, nice. It's definitely a...
You know what? I'm excited for this because I have not played Resident Evil 4. And I tried to play it.
No.
But the original and the controls are shit.
You're here looking.
Yeah, that was one thing that always did me in with the trying to go back and replay them, especially when you played the remakes.
Yeah, the remakes are so much more so much
user friendly.
Better to play.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Thank God it looks good. The new RE engine. And I think, isn't this the first one as well that's coming to MacBook as well, or Apple
To MacBook.
Mac? Yeah, there was like a whole part of the stream that was set up for whatever the Mac variation of their graphics system and whatnot. So it was the first game running RE engine that could be playable on Mac.
MacBook. Spreadsheets, photo editing.
Ashley, run! The entire world.
If you play it on Mac, it voids the warranty. You won, Wraithy. Yeah, oh, so was this the Resident Evil game that had the chainsaw controller?
Now that he has chosen death.
They had a chainsaw controller?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, fancy! It was yuck. All right, so that's the trailer. Let's let's bring this up. Hang on, let me move this out of the way. Resident Evil chainsaw controller. Images. There we go. Go Open in a new tab. Oh, got that many tabs open. Where did it open it? Oh, here. This is not doing me any favors. Anyway, there we go. That's the chainsaw controller. So it had like the thumbsticks on there, D-pad in the middle, some buttons, and yeah, I reckon it would have been woeful to use. I never used it, but it existed. It was a thing.
That looks like something to go straight to the pool room.
Yeah, it looks like something you wouldn't actually use, but it'd be cool to keep. All right, well, yeah, that was the Resident Evil 4 trailer. Did we get a release date on that? Was that part of that?
March next year. March 24, okay. I think it was.
All right, sweet. That's good to know.
March
all right,
next year.
Next?
Next one, Callisto Protocol.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is something I'm quite excited for. What do you want up? Is it? I think there was only the one thing, is it? Oh, no. We got this tweet.
We've got two different tweets to have a look at. So the first one being, we would love to inform you all that we will be shipping globally on December 2nd, and yes, we'll have a 60 frames per second performance mode.
That's a direct jab at something else that was released.
That's a direct jab that will well, it's directly towards Gotham Knights that we'll talk a bit more about later. But yes,
nice man.
I couldn't believe that. Well, I couldn't believe. I thought it was hysterical that they went and said that after reading that so many people were cancelling their pre-orders once it was confirmed it was 30 frames only. But the big news for Callisto Protocol, yes, it's releasing in December. They are Striking Distance Studios, which is the developer behind it, is thrilled to announce that it has gone gold. So it's officially coming. I am absolutely stoked for it. Cannot wait. So
yeah, I'm really keen on it. It's this is another screw you guys. We'll make our own game with blackjack and hookers. To the Dead Space games. So it looks like Dead Space with blackjack and hookers. Kaiser Cade, welcome, man. You had that chainsaw. I bet you did. You've got a lot of cool shit. Is it going on Game Pass?
That does sound like a very Kaiser Cade
he's got
type accessory. He's got all those cool sorts of things. Is it going to Game Pass? Radicus, probably everything does.
Almost everything. Not Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Gone gold. If you don't know what gone gold means, when you see a video game publisher or developer put up a post about going gold, it means the game's finished and ready to be put on discs. So that's good news. When it gets gold status, that means it's done. So there won't be any delays. Whatever date they've got set, that will happen because it's gone gold. That's what that means. PlayStation knocked back Game Pass. So lame. What? Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. That's good. That's good news for Callisto Protocol. What's
good news?
Next? Or do you have more on that? Or
No. Bayonetta incident. I've got something to add to this one as well. The incident behind Bayonetta 3 and the shitstorm in the background that's coming up because of that.
Yeah. I'll give you the, I think, what do they call it? The cliff notes here. So this person here is Helena Taylor. Now, if you're a fan of the Bayonetta series, you'll know her as the voice of Bayonetta, the main character. She's been in it for, I don't know how many games.
The English voice. 2 games. Two games prior.
Because this is this Bayonetta 3 that this is for? Yeah, it is. So she's been in 2 games. And look, I'm not a fan of Bayonetta games. Like, I've played them a little bit and they're good. But everybody knows Bayonetta. Whether you play them, love them or not, you've probably heard of it.
Yes.
And the really cool thing about Bayonetta, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this is the game. Her clothes are actually made of her hair. I believe so, yeah. Hair covers her body. So then if she uses her hair in attacks, she becomes partially naked and stuff, which I think is probably why a lot of people like the game. What's this? She got caught out. I'm interested. What are you talking about, Radicus? Can you put a little bit more in there?
Radicus is getting to something that I'm going to add in.
Okay.
That
All right,
I'll add in here as well.
She basically, all right, the cliff notes are, she's basically come out and cracked the shits and said, please boycott Bayonetta 3 because she's not in it. And the reason she's not in it is because they offered her $4,000 to do the voice acting for such a big game she thought was an absolute joke. Look, I don't know what you're about to say. I think there might be a development that I'm unaware of. I agree that that's piss poor amount of money for a pretty much a AAA game that the world knows of that makes a lot of money. But at the same time, I don't think you should be telling people to boycott a game just because you didn't get the deal you wanted. They're making the game. They own the rights to the game. If they want to offer you X amount of dollars to work on it, the decision is yours to say yes or no. I don't think it's a slight on anything. So they're obviously getting somebody else to do the voice. Am I right in saying it was Jennifer Hale? Is that who it is?
Let me just scroll
Jennifer
up
Hale.
here.
She's a very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a very good voice actor. I know she did voicing for Saints Row 3, I think. She did the female voice and a whole bunch of other really good things. So I think Jennifer Hale will be an awesome choice. But I don't know, do people who disagree with me that I think while it is a bit piss poor paying $4,000, take it or leave it, really.
So this is a development, okay? I'm in agreement. I think $4,000 is...
Does it matter if because I've got the response from Platinum Games? Can I go through that first, or is it more important for you?
Yeah, go through that. No, go through that.
All right, I just wanted to show here, Platinum Games obviously put a post on in direct reference to the post that we just saw. It says, we at Platinum Games offer our sincerest appreciation to everyone who has contributed to creating Bayonetta, the Bayonetta series over the years, as well as the community that has served as its foundation. We give our full support to Jennifer Hale as the new Bayonetta and align with everything in her statement. We ask people please refrain from any further comments that would disrespect Jennifer or any of the other contributors to the series. So yeah, they've got somebody else is doing it, and they didn't really mention the controversy, but they wanted to say, hey, this is the new person doing it. Don't give a shit.
Well, Helena...
That's not fair.
Yeah, Helena called for people to cancel their pre-orders and donate the money that they were going to pre-order to charity. Yeah. Now, a few things that were taken out of context, and if you go through and watch the video, she explains it a bit more. She was offered $4,000, well, $3,000 to $4,000 per 4-hour session for at least 5 sessions. So call it on the low end, that's $3,000 a session, that's $15,000 in total. Right? So I'm a firm believer in, you know, the people that are voice acting and whatnot, and they deserve to get, you know, the dollars that are in relation to the amount of work that they do. Now, $3,000 to $4,000 for 4 hours worth of work, like that's pretty damn good. Yeah, like it's not, and it is just voice work. And I know you're putting your own spin on it, and I know you're putting a piece of you into the character, and I understand that. And I'm not part of that world, so I don't know what that's worth to people. But you're not doing motion capture. You're not doing anything more. That was another thing I was
going to say. Is there no mocap? Is it just voice?
There's no mocap. It's just voice.
Right.
So she's been offered this money, you know, over a certain amount of times. When it was originally, when she originally knocked it back and asked for a bit more, they come back and increased it by a further $5,000, and that's where I think it's from what I was reading, she was offered an extra $5,000, but then when she knocked that back, they come back 11 months later and said, we'll give you $4,000 for one voicing session where we'll just use your voice, and then we'll make it work, sort of thing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a muddy situation where, look, I get that $4,000 or even 15, 20 grand doesn't sound like a lot of money in relation to a multi-million-dollar franchise, but look, for $4,000 every 4 hours, I'll take it.
Yeah, but see, that's my point. Like, it's take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I think if you just don't take the deal, you walk away. The bitterness of saying boycott the game, don't pre-order, I think that's just being an asshole.
Yeah, like Helena goes on and talks about livable wage, and she talks about wanting a livable wage and that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, but if you can't live off $4,000 for 4 hours worth of work, then there's something else in there. It's not, you shouldn't be pigeonholed into one sort of character with this sort of work. We see it all the time where we've got these really top tier voice actors who don't just voice one character; they voice a massive range, and that's the reason they're the top tier, and that's the reason why they're making six figures a year. It's not because they're doing one; it's because they're doing multiple. So you've got to sort of take a whole lot of things into account before you start boycotting a game because of a voice actor not understanding that side of it.
Good point in the chat there from A10. If you don't like something, cancel it. That's the thing these days. The way people
100%.
tend to think, and I think it's bullshit. And I think it probably backfire because I don't think anybody cares. You kind of chucked a little bit of a tantrum over something that probably should have kept private, which is now embarrassing. That's like me saying, well, YouTube only pays me about $100 a month. I can't live off that. But you know what? I've got another job that I can't live off because I can't live off just YouTube. And you know what? If you can't live off just doing the voice acting gigs that you've got, guess what? You need to get another job. Yeah, that pays the bills. But anyway,
yeah, and unfortunately, Bradicus is right there. We're not going to see her
resume.
Yeah, we're not going to see her or anything for a while, I don't think.
No, people are going to be scared to offer her money because she might crack the shits and put a rant up. But worked an hour a day and just at 9, then did other places and earned a heap. I didn't understand a bit of what I just read. It could be my fault. I am tired.
A10 was talking about when he was working at Channel 9. The voiceover artists were like gods. Worked an hour.
Ah, right.
In the starting, yep.
Very good.
All right. Anything else to add to that?
That's that. Nah, that's all for that one. What's next?
All right, the PlayStation 5. Let's call it the Elite controller, just to annoy the Xbox fanboys.
The DualSense. The DualSense Edge or whatever it is. You want to play the video?
The DualSense. Yeah, play the video. Why not? We'll have a talk about it as it's going. So the DualSense Edge controller arrives on January 26th. Now, we don't have local pricing for it yet. But, yes, we've got swappable stick caps, swappable back buttons. Stick modules are also swappable when, the dreaded stick drift comes in. And overseas pricing, about $200 US. So that's going to be like
200 US. Grand. It's going to be...
What are you thinking? We're gonna crack the 300, 350 mark?
Nah, it won't be more than 300.
No. Nice.
Nah, it's gonna be 250, 300.
All right, and I'm gonna say 50 for the stick replacement models. So they're apparently only $30 each.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
so,
it'll probably be $49.95 per stick. Yeah.
Yeah. Which really, when you think about it, not that bad.
Yeah. You gonna buy one?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Because
no, I mean no. I'm not buying one.
my main reason for it, any first-person shooter games that I play, which is where I would use one of these more so, I play on PC, and I play that with my Elite controller, so I don't technically need one. Do I want one? Yes. Will I fork out the money for it? Probably not. We'll see how
It's
we
not
go.
the money for me. I don't use the console enough. And on PC, I'd prefer an Xbox controller. I'm still using the Xbox One controller. It's not even the series. It doesn't even have the extra button in the middle. So it's just an Xbox One controller with modded buttons on the back.
Yeah, you got the modded. I've got my my Elite controller, my Elite Series 1, with none of the grips left on the back.
Doesn't even have a fucking battery in it.
No, it doesn't need one. It's always plugged in. I don't have a Wi-Fi connector for it, or a Bluetooth connector for it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Which sucks.
Where's at least the cover for the battery compartment?
Oh, I don't know. Somewhere. I did have. Yeah. I'll take one of my batteries. I'll take one of my batteries off charge. Look, there you go. Is that better?
Yes.
There you go. All done.
Disgusting. Anyway.
Terrible.
All
Terrible.
Right. What's next?
What's next? Let me get back to that. I've got to get back
Konami?
to that one. Konami. Konami announced some new Silent Hill things.
There. Look at this. Whole bunch of shit.
No, A10 it does not.
We've got a Silent Hill 2 remake coming, because fuck Silent Hill 1. That's a thing. And what's this again? I looked at this. I can't remember what this was. Toadfall. What is it? I don't remember.
Townfall?
My brain has just frozen.
It's a new Silent Hill game.
Townfall. Toadfall. Yeah, but it's not a normal game though, is it? Let's just watch them.
just watch them.
I'll fucking
I can't remember off the top of my head. That was like Friday.
Oh, no, this isn't the one I needed to mute. Yeah, so they're remaking Silent Hill 2. I think Resident Evil did that too, where they didn't remake the first one, but I think it was because they'd already remade it like 3 times.
Yeah. Did you play the Silent Hill games all that much?
No, I never finished any of them because I got stuck. I was really young when they came out, and this was like before YouTube and shit. I'd get to a point where I just didn't know what to do.
I'm the same. I'm looking forward to giving the new ones a crack. It'll be
yeah, I'll play these
to see what happens.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
He'll need a Christmas one called Silent Hill, Deadly Hill. I don't get it.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. You haven't seen that? It's a terrible, terrible Christmas movie.
In my restless dreams,
I don't know.
I see that
I got you, Kaiser. It's all right.
Looks good.
Silent Hill.
I do love the whole mist aesthetic. But it's just,
I like the fact that back when
much...
this game originally released, the mist was there to help with limitations. Now I reckon the volumetric fog that they use in this game is probably one of the limitations. Probably make the game chug on low-end hardware.
Yep.
I got to admit, I haven't seen the movie yet, and I want to because I like Rada Mitchell, who's in it.
Yeah, it's... Oh, I haven't watched it for a long time.
But it's hollow.
Good movie, says A10. I wish somebody else had said that. I don't like A10's recommendations on movies and TV shows.
It's a movie, let's just say that much.
And his TikToks are usually shit-ass too that he sends me.
No, they're not. You're all right.
I'm ready.
Is it on anything?
Anyway, That's still going.
Oh, there's a Return to Silent Hill movie.
Mary?
Hey, it's Pyramid Head. I wonder if he gets to rape a mannequin again in this.
Probably.
I reckon they censored that. All right, so yeah, Silent Hill 2. I can't remember what this other one is. Let's just play it. I can't remember. I know I specifically went, "Ooh, what's this?" And it's gone. It's like it was deleted.
From your memory.
What is it? A TV show? Oh no, this is a teaser for a different game. That's right.
That's good. I like it.
It's a new Silent Hill game, not a remake.
Yeah.
We've done something so awful. We are stuck here in this place. Being killed by these people.
As opposed to consensual mannequin sex. That's a pretty fucking good point. Very good point.
I think you're here for some other reason. And I don't want to be anywhere near
They say yes.
when you figure that out.
Well, it is Silent Hill. They might talk back to you.
Good point. Actually, they did. They were alive. One's in Silent Hill. Okay, yeah. So that's just a teaser for a new game, and I guess the remake of Silent Hill 2 is going to fund it. Assuming. I don't know that for a fact. I just make things up. Return to Silent Hill is a movie. Do we want to watch the trailer for that one?
Sure, why not? Return to Silent Hill. Because wasn't there Silent Hill and then there was
All
Silent
the
Hill?
movie stuff always gets us copyright
Yeah, I'll do
struck, and forget it. Go and watch it yourself. It's called Return to Silent Hill. Christoph Gans is the director. Oh, that was the 2006 movie, and he's returning to create a new Silent Hill film titled Return to Silent Hill, and a whole bunch of other info that's kind of boring. There's another one. What is Silent Hill Ascension?
Ascension.
An interactive video streaming experience. All right, so Silent Hill Ascension is another. So this is what Wraithy was talking about. One of the million Silent Hill games, the little things. It's interactive video game streaming, so it's like going to be one of them games on Netflix or something. Face your trauma together. The multiplayer game featured a number of development partners, including Dead by Daylight creators, Behavior Interactive, as well as director J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Games. Little was shown or shared about the gameplay, but it appears to be as though it'll be a form of narrative-driven multiplayer game. And then there's Silent Hill F. Finally, the presentation ended with a pre-rendered trailer for a new mainline Silent Hill game called Silent Hill F. The trailer for the game showed a young woman walking through a Japanese town dragging a pipe along the ground like Pyramid Head and eventually being consumed by flowers. When the game will release and what kind of game it'll be will be very unclear. I reckon we can watch this one. Let's have a look. Silent Hill F. How many? This is like Assassin's Creed. That's like a million games all at the same time.
Not actual gameplay footage. Just in case you had to wonder.
It's a shame. It looks good. Silent Hill the Bazooka. Oh, that was almost a Japanese upskirt. Yeah, I don't think they're flowers.
What happened? What happened to the people of Japan? They have got some of the best horror minds on the planet. They really do. The stuff that they come up with.
Trypophobia, anyone? I don't know, man. I think it's creativity with beauty. Oh, the face fell off. The front fell off. Well, for starters, the front's not meant to fall off.
Wow.
F indeed. Still going, or is that it?
Silent Hill. What the fuck
Story.
happened there?
Ryu Kishi. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, is there more shit? No, that was it. That's the whole post there. So there's a whole bunch of Silent Hill stuff. If you're a Silent Hill fan, just go and Google it. There's heaps of stuff on YouTube. Alright, next in the news.
Last one.
Have we got more?
Last one. Redaction hits Steam.
Redaction.
So this is more of a please go and have a look. Please go and have a look. So a little while ago I was doing some QA work for Melbourne Studios, for MI Studios. And this is their game that they were working on, which is called Redaction. So this is the stuff that I was playing some early works for and going through and trying it out. It's coming to Steam as an early access title. Go and hit that wish list and come give it a crack when it goes live. It's a bit of fun, bit of a well, it's first-person shooter, made in Unreal Engine, and it's pretty much a bug hunt. Go and clear out an area. It's very bare bones at the moment, and will release pretty bare bones, but it's going to be free to play, so might be worth checking out. Go and have a look. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely all give that a go. Why not? It's got Snoogs' endorsement. We all know how good that is. It's free. Give it a go. Wishlisted. A10 wishlisted it for you. Very good. A10's
Cool.
bloke. All right.
Good
there
stuff,
we go.
mate.
That's
Thank
redacted.
you. And
Right.
that is it
Now
for
what?
the news.
All right, then.
I
Let's
believe,
go into...
unless you've got something else.
No, I didn't think so. Oh, yes, there is one that came in late. What was it going to be for last words? Nah, let's do it now.
Let's do it now.
Dead Island 2. Oh, am I out of focus? I'm better looking blurry. That'll do. We've got Dead Island 2. A video dropped. Did you see this?
I saw that a video had dropped, but I haven't watched it yet.
This one, I think I've got to mute it because it's like got music and shit in it. Deep Silver. They made the original Dead Island games. And
no
this
race,
is-
it's not another Destiny. Sorry.
This is what they come up with. It was in development hell for a very long time, and then it was shelved, like right up the crack. Shelved so far up the crack that we never thought it would actually see the light of day. Looks like they've completely remade the game, and it looks pretty good. It's a shame we can't hear this one, but typical bloody Dead Island. It's got like I think is copyrighted music on it, but it looks mad. It looks pretty brutal. The head's getting smashed and ripped to pieces. Original characters.
I always worry about games that sort of suffered from that development hell cycle. You know, because you go back to sort of you've had a few, and the one that I keep going back to is Duke Nukem. It just was very old by the time it was new. You know.
Yeah.
But this looks
but
alright.
it looks like they've just started from scratch. I think. I don't think they tried to revive what they had. Did you try and smoke without a head? Probably. I didn't see it, but probably. There's a lot of punching through faces. There's a lot of exploding body parts.
Oh,
it's a pretty cool game. Pretty interesting. I'm into it. I loved the first two Dead Island games. There was Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide for some reason. Don't know why they didn't call it Dead Island 2, but anyway, this one's Dead Island 2. February 3rd next year. So I will definitely be playing that when that comes out. I thought I would share that. If you want to hear it with sound, go and check it out on YouTube, because I don't want to get copyright bullshit that I have to fix up later, because YouTube is a pain in the ass.
was one of the Dead Islands originally banned in Australia?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
It was originally banned and they had to rework it because it was before we had an R rating in Australia.
I think you might be talking about Left 4 Dead.
Maybe.
Well, Radicus is saying yep.
Okay. All I can remember, it would have been 2000.
A10 is agreeing, saying no, that was Left 4 Dead 2.
Was it? Okay.
Banned
Would have been about
for
2010.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll go into what we've been playing.
What we've been playing.
All right. Let's start off with one that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
But we can there's an embargo. But we're
It's a
allowed to give
very specific embargo.
Yes, we're allowed to give early impressions, but we can't talk about I can't tell you what we can't talk about.
Specific characters, specific parts of the game.
Bruno?
The game.
We can't talk about Bruno. No, that's
Not allowed to talk about Bruno.
That's a father joke. All right,
The
I'm going to
game,
tell
of course,
you.
is.
Oh yeah, we haven't even said
We
what we're talking.
haven't said what it is yet. The game
We're
is
allowed
God
to
of
say
War
what we're talking about. God of
Yes.
War Ragnarok. So we got very early access to the game. We got a review copy.
Thanks to PlayStation Australia. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. Now we will do it. We will be abiding by the very strict embargo. What I want to say about, I wanted to say something about, because I played it this afternoon. I played it for probably about 45 minutes, and I wanted to say, now you know I'm a massive PC guy, right? Because I like having the powerhouse behind it. This is the first game that I've played on the PlayStation 5 where I thought to myself, this is okay. I'm fine with the way this game looks and plays. It's not on a PC, but it doesn't really matter. It looks amazing. I'm blown away by it. So good. So good, and we can't really say anything. Don't want to spoil anything, of course, but we can't.
No,
we're not allowed to. Now, Snoogs, before the show, you wanted to say something. We're talking about God of War, Ragnarok, and you wanted to. You said, have you put your hand behind the console?
Well, this
while the cutscene was
into
playing. This was the thing that I thought he was going to say that was stupid. And I said, save it for the show. So what were you going to say?
So. Well, I've got about eight or so hours into it. Okay.
Right.
So I've been going full on, and for a bit of that time, there was a lengthy sort of play session. Now, the reason I was asking about putting your hand behind it, I've now moved my PlayStation here in next to me, and I wanted to highlight this thing is really pushing the PS5 to its sort of its higher end capabilities, and you sort of highlighted that with it's not on PC, but it's okay. Like you feel okay with it. Sitting it here next to me, just out of curiosity, I put my hand behind the PS5, and it is pumping out some serious heat, which I have not experienced that before with a game.
Can I just ask you though? Why the fuck would I have said yes to that question?
It's a question.
Oh, there's a cutscene playing. Hang on a second. I'm just going to go put my hand behind the console.
Yeah, well, I forget it's not just right there for you.
Oh.
There you go, I'll fucking wander off. What a cunt, really.
Oh, I've completely missed the cutscene because I was putting my hand behind my PlayStation 5. Why would I do that, Pat?
Don't know. I did.
My PlayStation
Curiosity.
5 it's behind my TV. I can't even see it.
Well, see, mine's here.
It doesn't fit anywhere else.
Mine's right here next to me. That's why I thought yours was on the.
Give it a cuddle.
I fucking will. If the cords weren't so short, I would.
So, very early on, 45 minutes into the game, it's very easy to go, I am in. Now, I must admit, before I started playing Ragnarok, I was a little bit like, oh, maybe I'll wait for it to come out on PC, or not really chomping at the bit to play it. And then I played it for 45 minutes and I'm like, oh, I remember those things that happened in the first game. We might get some answers now. And then I played it and it looks beautiful. And yeah, it blew me away really early on. So yeah, I'm sure it gets even more incredible as you go along and the story progresses. It's still early for me, but yeah, early on, I'm sold. I need to smash this game out as quick as I can.
Yeah, it's the first time a game has made me look at my watch and go, it's 1 a.m. Shit, I should probably go to bed. But it's been the first time it's done that. Like a game has done that in a long time. It's more God of War. It feels very similar to 2018. It's obviously it's sort of upgraded and progressed graphically and combat and everything along those sorts of lines. We've got new story arcs, new enemies, new variations on what's happening within the world, and the relationship between Kratos and Atreus it's very different.
Look, I don't know. I don't really know how much I can
like
say,
how
but I want to say one thing.
I just
about
like
the
how when I
relationship.
say it's different, it's grown. You know, Atreus is, you know, he's
Maybe
what
where
teenager
you
now.
are in the game, but where I'm at in the game, the first thing I thought was Atreus is still a little fucking.
Oh well, there is that.
Kratos
He is still a
clearly
little
has not
shit. He's still a
fucking
kid.
smacked that boy enough, huh?
He's still a kid, but it's
Fucking little.
it's a different.
It's a little cut of a kid.
It's a different version from the small kid to now the teenage kid, but you know that father-son relationship's still there. And yeah, many times I wanted to lean through the computer and just fucking slap him. Like it's very much like that still.
All right, I'm going to be cryptic here. I think I'm allowed to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to be cryptic here still. You know, there's a whole like community of people on Twitter that just talk about games where you can pet animals.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok gets a fail for that reason. I tried so many times to pet the fucking animals. None of them!
Yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be a prompt. There's got to be a
what the
prompt.
worst thing is? The whole worst thing so did I.
Yeah. There's a scene
First
early
opportunity
on.
to walk up to a wolf.
Yeah, and you're like, that's got to give me a prompt. I know it probably doesn't suit Kratos' character. He doesn't show emotion like that, but I still fucking wanted to do it. Even if it could have, that Kratos could have been like, no one's looking. Oh, come here, you. Oh. No prompt, can't do it.
Yep.
0 out of 10. Failure. Don't buy it. No, look, obviously we can't talk about it very much, but I can bloody well guarantee it's a sick game. Can you kick them? No. Tried to pet a cat in Witcher 3 the other day. Little brat wasn't having any of it. Only bird I've seen Kratos pet were a whole lot of boobies. Yeah, remember that scene where I think it was a quick time to like actually have sex, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in 2, I think.
Yeah, it was one of those. And
With
like,
the
really?
the nymphs.
Did you tweak them? I can't remember.
I can't. It was a long time ago.
It was all in 3. Yeah, I thought it would have been 3 because I don't think I've played 2. Anyway, that's all we're going to talk about Ragnarok because we can't really talk about much more. But from what you've seen in all trailers and gameplay stuff that they've released, it's like that, but even better to be in control. Sick.
Yes.
But there'll be. I think Snoogs, you're reviewing it, aren't you?
Yeah. I've got the bones of the script already written, so as well as about 4 hours worth of video captured, so it should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, nice. All right. Let's move on to what's next. What else have we been playing?
How about we jump into your one, mate? Let's go with what you've been playing over the last little while. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the campaign.
Yes. Now the campaign, like Call of Duty, is technically not out yet, but they've released the campaign nice and early. Just want to turn this down a little for me, and it's short as hell.
How short?
It's like 5 hours.
Okay, so that's pretty much on par with what it was first time round.
Look, they're all short, but this one, like, is short.
Well,
However,
I finished the original in 4.
Yeah, that's
Modern
not
Warfare 2.
surprising. Yeah.
Yeah.
But mint. This I was when I was playing it, I was like, oh, is this game of the year? But then I'm like, oh, don't like maybe not, but it's up there. It is really up there. Like, have a look what you can see now. This is where the game starts, and that's like full like photogrammetry. The graphics is stupidly good in this game. And you get to play through, you know.
Is this your capture?
Favorites.
Or
No, this isn't. No, this is just off.
just someone?
Off
Yeah, okay.
off YouTube. Yeah, this is someone playing it. But the thing is, you know what it is? It's kind of how Call of Duty games have been. It's kind of a medley of gameplay. Yes, it's a first-person shooter, but that's not all you get to do in this one. There's like a medley, and by that I want to show you if I can find it.
While you're talking about that, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, you go do what you got to do. This mission felt a lot like the what is it called? Zero Dark 30 or whatever it is mission, where the Marines or whatever go in to kill Osama bin Laden. It was kind of like that. It was really cool. I did get a bug in this mission, which I had to restart the mission. But anyway, that all went good. Let's keep flicking across here. Let's see if I can find. Because there was a mission where you had to. It was kind of like a stealth thing, but you were just directing Ghost. You were directing him where to go. Let me see. Actually, we'll get to that. This was another one of the awesome missions. The AC 130, whatever up they are. We played this back in the original games, and basically you get to do the Overwatch for your team, and it looks better than ever. So much fun. You know, you've got to look around, you've got to locate the targets, you've got to protect your guys that are on the ground. You can see them, they've got a beacon on their back. You can zoom in. Look at this. Oh, this, like, if you were good on the stick and you put this side by side with real life footage, it looks so good. This guy's a bit jittery with the controller there. But let me see if I can. Oh, and then there was obviously the
my turn again, sir.
All Gillied Up mission, which kind of emulated the original All Gillied Up a little bit, which was really cool. So you got to get down into the grass. You got the enemies walking past. You got to make sure they don't step on you. So that was cool.
Now, question for this mission: did you have your mic open?
No, I didn't.
So you've seen what happens?
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, apparently if you have your microphone on, if you make noise, they'll hear you. And I saw a funny post where a guy said, "Oh, I got caught because I farted." Yeah, so there's a bit where you lay in the grass and they walk past, and if you got your mic on, you got to be quiet.
Yeah, because a bloke was streaming. Someone I saw was streaming it, and they were just talking to the chat while they were walking past. And next thing you know, they just point straight at him and bang.
Why is this happening? I'm skipping past. I don't want to spoil story stuff, but I just want to show some gameplay. I want to show you the section where it's kind of like a strategy game, and you're guiding Ghost, trying to rescue Alejandro, I think. So you're going to get. I think we're getting close to it here.
Solid 2 down.
Yeah, this is it here. So it's kind of like Watch Dogs, where you can move to different cameras to get different views, and you have to command Ghost what to do. So you tell him, right, knife kill, and then see how it's got knife kill and shoot, and then he switches. You can switch cameras to get a different view, and you've got to make sure that the Ghost stays undetected.
Shadow left.
Strange, like it's like not typical Call of Duty stuff, but I really enjoyed it. There's really cool strategy stuff to it, so that was some of the highlights for me. And then, you know, there's obviously other things, you know, there's some driving. There's a driving mission in it, which had really good driving mechanics. It felt like the vehicles in Warzone. That was cool. That's back earlier. But yeah, man, look, it's a very short campaign, but it's very rewarding. There's a lot of replayability to it. Go back, play it on harder difficulty. We'll go back. And I assume there's collectibles. I didn't really find any. There used to be intels. I'm not sure if it was in there, but I'm sure there is. I don't know. Then, you know, there's achievements to go back and do. I thought it was awesome. What are you guys saying in here? I'd so sabotage this mission by making fart sounds. It was about 3/4 or more to the end. Oh, yep, I found it. All good. How good is the tank boss fight? That was frustrating, but kind of cool.
One ahead.
They did it in Modern Warfare 2019. Had to guide an office staff. Yes, you're right. An office staff member through the building. Yes, I remember that.
Oh, yes,
now.
of course.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Thanks, Madago. They did do this, and they've just taken it to a new level, and they've done it with Ghost. And you're playing as Soap, and he's watching CCTV monitors, which is why he's flicking through all the different cameras. But yeah, look, if you pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2 digitally, you've got a few more days now before the multiplayer is released. But they released the campaign a week before the multiplayer, and I'm guessing the reason that they've done that is so people actually play the single player, because a lot of people just go straight into the multiplayer and ignore the campaign, and I guess they put a lot of work into it. They don't want people to play it.
I still haven't finished the last two.
No, I didn't either, but I'm not really interested in the stories, but I'm invested in Modern Warfare, so I played it, and it's bloody excellent. Such a good game. So yeah, that's Modern Warfare 2. Good game.
Beautiful.
I'm dead set given that campaign. I'm going to give it... That's a 9 out of 10. I'm even questioning whether I should give it a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it that much. No, that's a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10 Call of Duty campaign. I really fucking loved it. I really enjoyed it. And it's one of those games where, like, yes, it's short. I get that it's short. But at the end of it, I was like, oh, it's finished? Like, I just wanted more. And you know, just like the original one finishes, this one finishes off and gives you a taste of Modern Warfare 3. So, really looking forward to it. All right, that's it for that one.
Beautiful.
What do you got, mate?
Next one is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. So you got the little video for that there to play in the background.
You've played that, have you?
I have.
What's that?
I've been playing that on PS5.
Did you get a review code or something? Or is it on the thing, on the Game Pass?
No, I got a code to help out the guys over with NovaStream. So to sort of play multiplayer with it. And
gotcha.
Yeah, so a couple of things to go through with this. So it's done by the guys at Ilphonic again, which is the guys that did the Predator game that was based on the original Predator movie. Now, one of the biggest issues with the original Predator, or the game The Predator, was everyone wanted to be the Predator. You know, the Predator was OP. Everyone wanted to just play as that, and you could never find a game. You know, it just become too problematic to get into it. This one, they sort of combat that by putting bots in your team. The issue is that still the majority of people want to play as the Ghost because the Ghost is more powerful. It's, you know, you've got
one
more
of those
options.
games, is it? It's like an asymmetric thing.
So you've got your...
I don't like those games. I just flat out don't really like them.
Yeah, so you've got your 4 Ghostbusters and your Ghost that you go in. So you can play in groups of 5, have a bit of fun with it. The problem is that there's not enough people to just fill the lobbies at the moment. I don't understand why. I'm playing on crossplay.
There's only one asymmetric game that I feel like has ever done any good, and that's Dead by Daylight. And I still don't even like that game. But the rest of them have all flopped, man. Like, well, Predator didn't do too well. Remember that? What was that big one with the footprint?
Evolve.
That tanked
That was just
hard.
a flat out tank. Like the big thing that I have with this is the game is a lot of fun. The game itself is a lot of fun. You know, you get to make your own character. It's got a little bit of a story there in that you're sort of the new generation of. Sorry?
It's a little bit of prop hunt in there.
Yeah. So you're the new generation of Ghostbusters, and then you've got race dancers in it, so Dan Aykroyd, and also Winston, which I completely forget his name. Apologies out there. I'm sure he watches the show. So Winston's taken over the Ghostbusters, taken over the firehouse. Race Dancer's got his bookstore on the side of it, and you know, you sort of flick between the two of them. That's how you end up as a ghost, because you go to the Gulf Rail by the Tobin Spirit Guide for anyone who's a Ghostbusters fan. Ernie Hudson, there you go. The prop hunt thing is, as a ghost, you get to go and haunt things. So you can, you know, haunt a chair and run around as the chair, or run around and sit there and look as a mannequin and do really creepy stuff and whatnot. So the game itself, it's fun, it looks good, it plays good. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't have the player base to make anything about it.
Isaac says, is there a Luigi mod yet? Old Luigi Mansion vibes.
I hope so.
Oh, it looks alright, but yeah, it's asymmetric game.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I hate to say it, as much fun as it is, I do think it's going to die a very quick death unless they, you know, do something about.
There's no unless. It's Let's kill it. Let's kill it now. Goodbye. Sorry. Good night.
All right, mate.
Sweet prince.
On to the next one.
What's the next one?
The chair would be pretty fast. It does have 4 legs. Well, why don't we jump over to a PC title we've both been playing? Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection.
Oh, Uncharted. Now, I'm not going to go on about this one for too long.
Because we have many times.
Yeah, look, this is Uncharted 4 with Uncharted...
Lost Legacy,
all bundled together with better graphics and visuals and better frame rates than ever before. And that's it, really. It's on PC now. And thank you very much to A10, who actually gifted it to me for my birthday. And I got to play it, and I look forward to playing more of it because those games are amazing. And it's just so much better on PlayStation. Than on PlayStation. In saying that, the PS5 probably plays it well now too, but I don't have it on PS5, and I don't want it on PS5 because I got it on PC.
Nice.
So it's on Steam and also on Epic Game Store.
Yes, and there is a review of it on our channel that gives you a bit of an insight into how it runs on my mid-level. Did you take any notice of sort of how your PC was pumping it along?
Yeah, perfectly.
Perfectly?
Yep, 1440p, ultra settings, 144 frames a second.
Nice. I was 1080, high settings,
80, baby.
around 100. around 100.
Yeah.
So
No, that's
mine,
good.
mine was.
pretty decent.
I tell you what, though, it was absolutely gorgeous. It didn't skip a beat the entire time, which was really good.
Look at Rapey in the chat. 13 viewers and only 9 likes. What the fuck?
Hit like, people, come on.
Press the like button if you're there. I think the other people clicked dislike, bro. Like, it's all good.
They could have. They might have had enough, and it just got us in the background. It's like, oh, we'll feel sorry for these guys.
I was
Leave them in
getting
the
to the
background
like.
on mute.
They move the like button. Yep. They move it around all the time. Sons of bitches make it hard just to ruin us. All right.
Another one for me is
Asterigos.
No,
Asterigos.
not Scorn. Asterigos.
I want to talk about Scorn. What the fuck is Asterigos?
Asterigos. This is a game that came out just recently. Came out just before we went down to Melbourne, actually. Done by Acme Game Studios and Tiny Build. Now, the reason I wanted to bring this up...
Make it interesting. Come on.
It is like a simpleton's version of Elden Ring. And I say simpleton's version. Well, I say a simpleton's version because when it comes to Elden Ring and those types of games, I am a simpleton. Okay, I've got zero coordination.
Games.
Fuck off. I have got no coordination to be able to actually do them effectively and play them well. You know, so this game's kind of got the same sort of feel and setup, but it's a lot more forgiving. So what it is the story that you go on trying to find just sort of information. I haven't played enough of it to get completely into it, but it relies
Is this
heavily
another game
on...
you got a review code for or something?
No, I picked this one up.
You bought this?
Yeah. I've been watching this for a long time. And it's heavily inspired by Greek and Roman mythology, so that's something I really enjoy hearing about. The story, it seemed a good sort of thing. You're sort of going along, fighting these mythical creatures and lifting a curse from this city. So far, so good. A lot of fun.
You get paid to say that.
No, I'm actually really enjoying it. No,
you're sponsored.
No sponsor. I don't have any sponsors. Why is it as soon as I enjoy something, there's a sponsorship deal in it? If there was a sponsorship deal in it, mate, I wouldn't be on this fucking show, that's for sure.
Because I know you. You don't play games like this.
I do. I'm really enjoying it. I'm trying to change my view.
You're on the payroll. How much are they paying you?
Nothing. Not being paid nothing. I got the game. I've been watching it for a long time.
It looks cool, but I don't think I'd play it.
I don't think it's up your alley. But I wanted to bring it up only because I know we've got some people that like the Dark Souls types games, and it's got, like I said, it's a very dumbed down version. That's what it kind of feels like.
It's Kevin Sorbo in this.
Gameplay style, it's a lot of fun. It's a nice story. It kind of feels a bit like Kena, story wise, and it's good. It's so far so nice, but I've only put
on this week's episode, Snoogs has been paid for by the following. If you're getting paid to say these nice shit, I want to cut.
If I was being paid, I'd give you a cut. Go and talk about Scorn. I'd give you a cut. Fuck off.
Scorn! I was really looking forward to this game for a very long time. And it was on, they added it to Game Pass. I was like, ooh, very cool.
Yeah, then you found out it was a Game Pass title and realised it's shite.
The PlayStation fanboy over here. Yeah, here we go. He's on the payroll again. There's a lot of awesome games on Game Pass. Just happens to be that this one. Well, I tried to do it. I tried to do a live stream last Monday for my Monday night stream, and through no fault of the game, my stream fell apart and didn't work, so I gave up. That was OBS was playing up, so I've got a new program to do live streams for my games. We'll try that the next time. But yeah, I played Scorn, and it's a fucking weird game. Like, look at this. It's like everything's sort of organic. Even this thing that he puts his hand in, like the glove watch, it's sort of like jamming your hand up like an anus sort of thing. It's really weird.
I like how he flicked it first though. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Got to test it out, you know.
I assume Radicus, just slow down so your things make sense, mate. I assume. Are you asking me? Did I ever finish that damn sliding puzzle, or are you saying did you? Oh, I'm confused now. This game. As much as I thought it was going to be a cool, creepy survival horror, it's a fucking puzzle game. It's a puzzle game with really shitty shooting, which is
So
really
does it not
disappointing.
have strong FPS mechanics?
No.
That's what I like. I want to play this. I just take the piss because I can. But
So the first...
I always thought it was a first-person shooter first and foremost.
No, it's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game above all. So the first few minutes, you're sort of working everything out because there's no objective markers. There's nothing. You just work it out what you're doing. And then you get up to this bit with a bunch of hairy agates on the wall. They look like hairy balls. And you do this puzzle, which I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was moving around these balls for ages, and then I think Azrael helped me out during the stream and gave me a couple of hints, and I eventually got it, but I was stuck on this for so long, and I thought this puzzle is just shit. This is not fun gameplay. This is not what I thought I'd be doing for like over an hour in Scorn. This is sped up.
So
This is not my video.
Are the puzzles not like you don't have that intuitiveness to it?
Well, have a look at
Like
this
you don't
puzzle.
know. Yeah, like it, but it doesn't show you like you move something and something lights up for you to go, oh, that's what I need to do, or is it just?
Well, it's very
sort of shits and
subtle.
giggles guesswork?
There was a lit up thing that was subtle that I didn't notice. So yeah, you can blame me. But this video is actually sped up, probably because it took him so fucking long to do that he sped it up. But yeah, so you do that, and then once you get past that, there's some like really creepy, weird shit, like this thing, who's in like like some sort of shell that you have to grind him out of.
Interesting.
So yeah, he gets put into this chair. Oop, too far. Yeah, so you get put into that like weird chair thing, and then like you like, grind him out of it somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Grinds him out of the like, weird egg thing.
Is there a overarching purpose / story for this, or?
Well, I think it's one of those games where it's sort of just an interpretation because there's no dialogue. There's nothing that really tells you anything. Anyway, this weird like golem creature gets out and then just follows you everywhere. And I think you're supposed to use it because there's like some doors that require 2 people. So you've got this little like sex slave doll thing that follows you around. There he is. Walking like all weird and shit.
If you kill him, you just use his arm.
Oh, really? I don't know how to kill him. I don't think I had a weapon yet. But anyway, I still want to go back to it and play it. I'm not writing it off completely, but it's a puzzle game. What is this? Oh, that's further than I ever got. Is he going to rip his arm off? Oh, this is like abuse. Oh, is he going to shag him? No. Okay. Get your fucking hand in there, you idiot. Anyway, it's a messed up game, but it's first and foremost, it's a puzzle game where you'll be confused as shit and won't know what to do for most of it until you eventually work it out. Kill him in the grinder. Ooh, okay. It frustrated me, but the stream probably made that worse because everything wasn't working. So I got very angry at it. But anyway, take it for what it's worth. It's on Game Pass. Won't cost you anything if you've got Game Pass. Give it a go. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then, well, you're probably similar to me. What's next?
Last one, because I know everyone's waiting and they want to hear about it. So, Season of the Lost is on Destiny 2. Come and join me. Come and say good day. That's it. You're too late.
I don't have the never-ending story anymore because of copyright reasons.
So what's this one? This is kind of nice. Kind of
Just better
creepy.
than listening to someone talk about Destiny.
I'm not talking. I'm done. It's a quick one. I got in there before you started.
Fortnite's cool too. Played that, got a win yesterday, and it's Fortnitemares, and it has Ash Williams.
Ash Williams.
As or Bruce Campbell in there as well with the, and you get the chainsaw as a pickaxe as well.
Yep.
Groovy.
And I've turned it on once in the last month, and that's what I bought.
To buy Ash Williams, yeah. So
To
it's
buy
sick.
Ash
And you can
Williams.
put the Necronomicon on your back or a boomstick. It's sick.
Yeah.
So go and check it out. I haven't had a lot of time to play Fortnite, but I made sure I had time to go and pick up Ash Williams. But that's all about.
Well, we'll all have to jump on and play as Ash then.
And we can. Absolutely. A bunch of Ashes. Little goody two shoes. Little goody two shoes. That's a reference.
That's it for what we're playing this week.
Yeah,
so
that's it. Last words.
into last words, mate.
We're getting a new Twister movie.
Why?
Exactly. And it's got nothing to do with those wraps that you get from KFC. For those of you that are our vintage, you'll know that Twister was a movie back in, I don't know when it was.
90s.
Nah, it was
Late
90s.
90s.
Was it?
Yeah, it's late
2000s, wasn't it?
90s. No.
No? 90s? No. There's the one with the
Hold on.
flying
You
cow
keep-
movie. That's right.
Yeah, you keep talking about it.
Anyway, we're getting a sequel. So the movie it's the one that had Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. The late Bill Paxton.
1996.
Okay, I apologise. You were right. I was wrong. You can sing the I was right, you were wrong song. It will apparently focus on the daughter of Helen Hunt and Paxton's characters. Helen Hunt is hoped to reprise her role. And all I can say is exactly what you said. Why? Is this really what people... what people wanted?
Oh,
I mean,
people wanted it.
I'll probably watch it, but...
Yeah, but people wanted it 20 years ago. Like,
yeah, it's a bit late. I don't know why they took so long. Would have been good if they did a second one while Bill Paxton was still alive.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. I loved Bill Paxton. He
I
was
did,
so
I did
good.
too. Yep.
It's he'd taken way too soon. He wasn't even that old. I think he was in his 50s, wasn't he?
I thought early 60s, but
Maybe early 60s.
Doesn't matter.
But still too young. I love that
Still
guy.
too
He was
young,
Awesome.
yeah.
It's game over, man. Game over. He was awesome in True Lies. I love that. The dream sequence where Arnie smashed his face on the steering wheel because he was that fucking sleazy car salesman that was talking about his wife, I think. Brilliant stuff. Bill Paxton, absolute legend. Rest in peace. All right. Also, you want a new Mortal Kombat game?
no.
Any fans out there want a new Mortal Kombat game? 'Cause Snoogs would rather play a fucking special ed version of a Dark Souls game. Where is this?
Give us
Here
Waterworld
it is.
2 instead. Just while
Waterworld
you're
2.
bringing that up,
Yeah.
there's an RIPD 2 coming out, I found out.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Anyway, just quickly before I want to show Radicus this because he's excited for a new Mortal Kombat game.
Oh,
Allow me to break your heart. Mortal Kombat
Oh, God.
Onslaught, a new mobile RPG experience coming with a K 2023.
wow. Because you've all got mobiles, don't you?
Yes.
That's going to live on in infamy, that sentence.
Oh, get fucked. It's a mobile RPG. It's not even a mobile Mortal Kombat game. It is an RPG. What the hell? That is crazy.
Wow.
RIPD sequel was a surprise. Yeah, that's crazy. Is that the one that's got Jeff Bridges in it?
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds.
In Ryan Reynolds, yeah. Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, Gothioso. I don't think I've seen your name yet. Welcome, buddy. Or did I? I don't know. If I did, I apologise. All right. It was another thing. Oh, yeah, Gotham Knights. It came just before release. They announced that it would only have a 30 FPS mode on consoles. And a lot of people cancelled their pre-orders.
Who's actually... You haven't played it, I'm assuming? No, I haven't played it. Has anyone in the chat actually played Gotham Knights? Now, look, without taking into account, the social commentary on the game, and everything that's bouncing around Twitter and Reddit and whatnot about it, who's actually played it? Because I don't know anyone directly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know either. I didn't even realise it was coming out. There wasn't much hype for it, and it doesn't look that great. Do you want me to bring up the screenshot you had?
Yeah, yep. Okay. So this screenshot, I haven't fact checked it or anything, but apparently this is the UI when you go into the menu.
Oh, I'm sure it can't be too hard to find.
Yeah, but it was literally something like when you sent through the list of what we were doing tonight, I was already pulling some stuff together for Gotham Knights. So this come up and I'm like, oh, I'm going to include that as well. Looks like a mobile game.
Look at that. Salvage required. You have 5,000 of 134,000 of whatever that is that you need to get for, I don't know, I'm assuming an upgrade or something. It does look like a mobile game there. It doesn't look great. Yeah. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Even Jake Baldino, in his Before You Buy, he just ragged on it. And Jake Baldino does not rag on games generally. But he just had to say, I didn't like it. It was no good. And from what I've seen, I think he's probably right. Doesn't look like a very good game at all.
It's not having a positive release so far. But look, you get both sides of it. You get people that are absolutely loving it, and then too many other people that are referring back to the Batman games. Yeah.
Oh well, good luck to them. Have you got any last words before we do random?
No, good sir. I'm all good.
All right, well, let's go through them, people. If you guys want us to mention or comment on something, now is the time. Put it in the chat. All right, the first random post is one ring. One ring to rule them all. There we go. I always thought, look, yes, it looks a little bit like a vagina, but it's a fire vagina. And if there were things that you're not supposed to put your dick into, it's a fire vagina. But I think he's just beaten off to it, though, so I think that's fairly safe. Would you do that? I would if I was out in the middle of the bush and had nothing else to look at except for other hobbits with hairy feet.
Why not? Give it a crack.
To a fiery vagina inside of a ring. Just don't put your dick in the ring; it might get stuck.
Or it'll disappear.
Well, yeah, it'll go invisible. You won't be able to find your dick for a piss. All right, the next one. Dear Blink-182 fans. Let's zoom out of that one. Aging millennials encouraged to get their knees and hips checked out before Blink-182 reunion tour. My knees are sore.
Yep.
That's funny because all the fans are old.
Yes.
Me. Right, the next one. Yeah. Who needs a bed like this one? Specialty bed for couples married for 10 years. You like a little divider in the middle? That's sick. I need that.
Yep.
Also available with an electric fence for, for couples married 20 plus years. I'm not 20 plus years married yet. I'm like 15, 16 or something. I don't know. I don't remember. The next one is
Something like that.
Disney Plus special offer. Who wants this offer? Disney offers something that streaming competitors are not offering. Anal. Yeah, that's probably the worst ... truncated sentence you could possibly have specifically for Disney Plus.
Good old Yahoo trying to stay relevant.
It was only a couple of weeks ago. What was only a couple of weeks ago? I don't remember. Sorry. Oh, my wedding anniversary. Yeah, but I can't remember which one it was. I don't remember when it was.
That's why I got it tattooed.
It's in September. It's in September.
I got it tattooed on me, so I'll never forget.
Yeah, tattoos hurt and cost money, so I'm out. All right, next one. Just got rejected by the goth girl that works at GameStop, going for a ride to clear my head. I've got to admit, this one took me a minute before I realised the joke.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Oh! Oh, dear. That's sad. All right, now this next one is to clear the head. Oh. I've run out of these. I'm going to have to pop down to the chemist in the morning. I'll let you guys read that one yourselves. The next one is... oh, no, that wasn't clear the head. I think I missed that one. I don't know what the next one is now then. I'll just bring it up. All right, caution. If you heard of 20 minutes of moaning from my bedroom, that was just me trying to stand up. That's going to be me in the morning, I think. The next one is regrets. Dear Naps, I'm sorry I was a jerk to you as a kid. I love naps. Kids don't. Let's have a look at something.
Naps are good.
They're good.
I think I need a nap.
Naps are bad. Naps are good. This is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, people weren't such sensitive fucking cunts. The end. That is a fairy tale. It's not real anymore. Oh, I want one of these. How many are you cooking for? See this device here? You can like adjust how many people you're serving, and then the amount of spaghetti that it fits in the middle there will be how much you got to cook. But then 100%, I just want this so I can put my dick in there and see how many people it feeds. Thanks for your comment. It doesn't say who it was, but I'm guessing that was probably someone like the Wraith serving one sleeping wife. That's no, you can't do that. Mistake? Is this a mistake or technically still correct? Julia Roberts finds life and her holes get better with age. Correction. A headline on page. Yeah.
From column B.
Should have read Julia Roberts finds her life and her roles get better with age. Yeah, I think it's still pretty much correct. I'd have a go. She's pretty hot. All right, who remembers? Who remembers this? Waking up, hope today doesn't suck. The day. When I saw that, I knew exactly what that screenshot is from. I watched that video so many times thinking, how the fuck does she do that? Mm-hmm. Come over to my place. It'll be easy mode. Oh, this is an old-timey funny. Must have been one hell of a guy for her to take his name. In loving memory of Harry Fiddler, also his wife Fanny. So that'd be an interesting name to have when married. Where's Fanny Fiddler? Has she turned up yet? No, I believe she's at home. Number 4, evolution. 3 million years of evolution and we only lost fur. Look at that guy. We all know that guy, don't we?
Yep.
For some of us, that guy is us.
Yeah, just need a shave.
Let's move on. I haven't lost the fur. Don't die alone. This is another fucked up one from Snoogs. Afraid of dying alone? Become a bus driver.
Take everyone with you.
That was private to you, Luke. Don't put my photo up. You send it to me. It's mine now.
It's open slather.
This next one is Dad Joke of the Week. I think this is from Kaiser Cade, maybe? You are reading a magazine. Gold.
That is gold. I chuckled when I saw that.
This one, I don't know what this is. Oh! When sewing, it's a good idea to line your print up correctly. So it looks like Winnie the Pooh is winning in the poo, if you know what I mean.
There you go.
Righto. That's it. Show's finished. I'm going to bed.
That's it.
Anything else you want to say, Snoogs?
No, let's close it up and call it an evening.
Let's do it. I'm tired.
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm losing it. Thanks to everyone for joining us. We will see you, of course, for the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button or that like button if you haven't already. Go and do it right now. Join us on our socials to get a bit of insight to us all at Snoogervision or at AussieGamers12 over on Twitter, and you can find everything else from there. While you're at it, hit up the website, www.agexp.com. Links, as always, are in the podcast show notes and descriptions all around the place. That's all from me. As always, I'm Snoogs.
And I'm Lucas.
See yous.
Bye-bye, dude.